Okay, so welcome back to UFOs Above Us. All right, it's March 15th, and I'm going to do the second in a series of videos from West Texas. What we're going to look at first here is the raw footage. This footage was shot of an object at dusk heading towards the setting sun. And as you can see, the first thing that caught my attention about this is just those pulsing, color-changing lights around the rim of that object. The second thing that really caught my attention is the chemtrail, or the contrail, or the whatever that stream is coming off from that object. It didn't look like normal jet exhaust to me. And again, I've looked at hundreds and hundreds of aircraft. This was shot with the P1000 Nikon at full zoom, and I've used it to zoom in on passenger aircraft, and I can see them clear enough to even read the name on the side. So that was the first thing I thought was unusual. Now what we're looking at here, and it's just an inverse color thing so that we can see those light signatures around the rim of this craft a little better, and the shape of the craft. So I want you to look at that. Does that look like a jet aircraft with a long fuselage and a tail? Or does it look more rounded? And then look at those circles. You know, it looks like four engines or four somethings in circles, but they're right in line with the rim of this thing. So it looked highly unusual. By the way, it was going away from me, just to give you perspective on that. So we're looking at the back of it as it's moving away from us towards the setting sun. And it's leaving a really thick trail behind it. Not four, normally with a jet, you'll see four individual streams that then blend into a larger one sometimes. But it was just a thick, wide cloud of something being generated from that. So, I don't know what this is. What I'm doing here is I'm just frame by framing it now so we can see it more clearly. And I am going to be honest with everybody here. This one puzzles me still, and I've studied it for several days before I posted this video because I wanted to research military aircraft. Did a lot of Google searching for jet aircraft. There's one picture from a guy in England that shows something similar to this, and he didn't know what it was either, and he just posted online. If you want to, I didn't want to, without permission, put the picture on here. But if you want to Google it, you can do a search. So just do a search for something like jet chemtrail at dusk, and you'll find it. It's from England, and it looks very similar to this. So the only difference is this one. You can see those individual four circular engines or whatever they are, and in this kind of inverse view of it, you can see them pulse. And as we'll see some more here as I do some still frames, we'll kind of compare this and contrast it to a jet airplane. Now here's a picture I took with that same Nikon P1000 of a jet. And then here's the image of this object, whatever it is. So here's another image of a jet. Again, you can see the tail, you can see the fuselage, and you can see the wing. And then here's this object. So I don't know what it is, but it does not look like a jet to me. So I'm leaving this kind of up to the YouTube community. I just want to share my findings with everybody and use this like I always do to remind people, hey, get out there and do your own research, do your own watching of the skies, and above all, share your results. Together we will get the answers we're looking for.